breaking generational cycles. I'm Taylor Torgano in Los Angeles with how one life coach and psychology expert is tackling the issue of mental health in the Black community. You can see it in his eyes. It's taken a lot of pain in nearly 30 years for Quentin Raffels to reach breakthroughs like these. He says he has his life coach and psychology expert, Dr. Bryant, to thank.
The tears are really a sigh of relief. It's a thank you. It's wow, we are accepted.
It's the progress Dr. Bryant strives for as a mental health advocate in the Black community. She says it's a simple lesson that she teaches clients often. Continue to be who you are and stand in that power.
And all I'm doing is shining the light on what he couldn't see. It's like an eclipse. I always say we are this moon who's perfect and beautiful. And then life and trauma and that learned behavior that's dysfunctional comes in and it eclipses us.
Yep.
But when we get awareness and we get love and healing, look what happens.
This is the first time she's able to meet with Quentin after a year of coaching him virtually. He says she's changed his life as a Black man who grew up suppressing his emotions in a toxic and violent household.
I was not raised in an environment that encouraged therapy, that encouraged talking to people about your problems. It was quite the opposite. I grew up in a household that, really championed you based off the type of, the level of pain in which you were able to hone in and hold.
A pain passed on for generations. Quentin's dad was addicted to drugs, physically and verbally abusive. Quentin didn't have a role model to emulate. As a child, he never got the embrace he craved so deeply from his father.
I've dealt with not just abandonment issues, right, and not having my father actively displaying and modeling what a man is supposed to be, how a Black man is supposed to hold and maintain self-control when he's angry, how to express yourself if you're sad. I grew up in a household to where I was literally not allowed to hug my father.
Now, Quentin's a father of 3.
That's my queen.
And on a self-discovery journey to break the cycle, intentional about healing from the same pain that his father projected onto him. Dr. Bryant says the Black community is filled with Quentins.
Walking around with symptoms of depression without the awareness. You know why? Because there's 13.3% Black folks in the United States of America. 11% of them do not have access to health care.
But even those that do often don't seek help. Quentin says he's grateful to be learning that the real strength lies in his ability to lean on others when life just gets too heavy to carry.
And for me, that's what the journey is all about at this level. And ultimately, I feel like I'm just getting started.
Teaching the Black community how to repurpose the tools they already have, like using a hammer to build instead of destroy.